So 11th class, first of all, I would like to revise yesterday's test so that you people can get to know your mistakes. Okay. So let me fill the formalities. All right. First MCQ, who developed Python? Guido van Rossum, Charles Babbage, Tim Berners-Lee, Thomas E. Kurtz. The correct answer was Guido van Rossum. Okay. Keep on noting down your mistakes. Okay. So that in future you should not repeat those mistakes again. Which of the following are the advantages of Python? Platform independent, free and open source, interpreted language, all above. The correct answer is all above. Which of the following is a high level language? C, C++, Java. All the three, C, C++, Java, they are high level languages. So the correct option is D, all above. Though here A, B, C, D options as such are not mentioned, the letter A, B, C, D are not mentioned. So it is assumed that first is A, then B, then C, then D. Okay. Python got its name after famous BBC comedy show Monty's Python Flying Circus. True. Right? The command to run the Python program is file menu, run module option, edit menu, run module option, run menu, run module option, none of the above. The correct answer was run menu, and inside the run menu, run module option. The mode in which Python carries out the given instructions and shows the result there itself. Script mode, interactive mode, editor mode, none of the above. The correct answer is interactive mode. Clear? Up till 6 MCQs, am I clear to all? Python uses dash to convert source code to object code. Bete, source code means your program, your coding. High level language coding is converted to machine language, that is the object coding. Okay, so Python is an interpreter, so Python uses interpreter as the medium to convert the source code to object code. Am I clear to all? All right. What is another name of token? Keywords, identifiers, lexical unit, operators. Lexical unit. Okay, I change the question. Options are same. I will change the question. Let me see who will answer it. Pick the odd one out. Keywords, identifiers, lexical unit, operators. Yes, Devanshi, unmute yourself. Okay, wait, Devanshi, let me give chance to Japan Jot. Devanshi always answer the question, so this time I want to change the child. Japan Jot, unmute yourself.
Still lexical unit.
Lexical unit. Can you give the reason why? Unmute yourself, Japan. Japan Jot, am I audible? Okay, Devanshi, unmute yourself.
Sir, because lexical unit is the other name of token and rest of the three are the types of token or the lexical unit.
Yes, lexical unit is another name of token, but rest of the three options, they are type of token. So this is the odd one out. Ninth MCQ. Identify the valid keyword from the following list. True, none, salary, local. The correct option is none. True is not valid option because entire true is written in capital form. Okay. Identify the valid identifier from the following list. keeping in mind the rules of identifier, gross underscore salary. Yes, it is valid. Income, valid. Marks underscore 31, valid. 31 age. Identifier name cannot start with a number, so it is invalid. First three are valid. Which of the following is an escape sequence? Backslash A, backslash N, backslash V, all above. All above. Backslash A is audible bell, backslash N is new line character, backslash V is vertical tab. So all above. Okay. What will be the result of following expression? 4 exponent 2 exponent 2. Yes, 64, 128, 256, 16. Yes, Samriddhi, unmute yourself.
Sir, 256.
256. How? First of all, start solving from the right side. 2 raised to power 2, 4. 2 raised to power 2, 4. Then 4 raised to power 4, 256. Okay, what will be the result of the following expression? 4 exponent 2 bracketed, then again exponent 2. Yes, Riddhi, unmute yourself.
Sir, 256.
256. First of all, we'll be solving the bracketed portion. 4 raised to power 2, 16. Then 16 raised to power 2, 256. 256 here, 256 here. Okay. The size of string S is Aniket backslash inverted comma mobile. Yes, Dia, unmute yourself.
Sir, 15.
15. Why 15? Because we have to count this escape sequence also. Backslash inverted comma is also to be considered because escape sequence is counted as one character when taken into string. So 15 is the correct option. Sorry. The special literal that indicates the absence of the value in Python. None. None is the special literal that indicates the empty or absence of the value. The result of expression 5 floor division 2 is 2, 2.5, 2.55, 1. Yes, Gursirat Singh, unmute yourself.
Sir, 2.
2. It is floor division. Decimal part will get eliminated. 17th question. The result of expression 4 plus 5 divided by 2 is, first of all, divide the portion. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Now add 4 plus 2.5. It will give 6.5. Pick the odd one out. Yes, Yuvraj Virdi, unmute yourself and answer the question. Yuvraj, am I audible to you? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Pick the odd one out. Plus, divide.
Floor division.
Pardon?
Floor division.
No, beta, it's not floor division. It's equal to. This is not mathematical operator. Other three are arithmetic operators. Equal to is not arithmetic. It is assignment operator. The value returned by input function is of type integer, string, float, true or false. Whenever you input something from input function, that value is treated as string or integer or float or true and false. That is string. Okay. Next is the default value of end argument of print function is space, new line character, dots, brackets, it's new line character. Okay, so submit and let's view the score. It's all correct. Okay, I hope all of you have seen the score also. All right, so that was all about your revision of the answer key of the test. Okay, now I proceed to the lecture. Today our topic is dictionary and mutable and immutable data type. Okay, so we are to discuss dictionary topic as well as topic of immutable and mutable data types, right? All right, beta, is MS Word page visible to everyone? All right, beta, dictionary. Yesterday we did list, tuple. Today our topic is dictionary. Complete chapter of dictionary will come in the upcoming period, upcoming time. Right now you just have to know the meaning of dictionary. Beta, dictionary is unordered collection of elements. Each element is a combination of key value pair. If you people remember CSS of 10th class, you people did CSS coding in 10th class. Try to remember how we used to write property name. The name of the property, colon, then value of the property. I hope it's quite coming into your mind. Am I clear to all? सबको recall हो रहा है कैसे हम प्रॉपर्टी का नाम देते थे? जैसे font family colon Arial. Font family is the key, Arial is its value. Similar thing apply here. See here the example which I have shaded with the blue color. EMP, the name of dictionary. You can give any name to your dictionary. You can give any name to your dictionary. Equal to opening curly bracket. The elements of dictionary are enclosed inside the curly braces. Key. If your key is string enclosed in single or double quotes, if your value is string enclosed in single or double quotes. Okay, your key can be in numeric form or in string form. Your value can be also in any form you like. I have taken dictionary EMP. I have 3 key value pairs. Name Aditya, 1 key value pair. Department, teaching, 2nd key value pair. Code, A123, 3rd key value pair. Now here, while giving the key value pairs, remember one thing, dictionary is not indexed. Dictionary is not having any index like list and tuple. So if you want to print the value of any key value pair, you have to write the key inside the square bracket. EMP, the name of dictionary, in square bracket, write the name of the key. And when you will press the enter key, the value of the key will get print. I just run it practically to make you more clear. Okay. All right, let us run the dictionary here. Is the Python window visible to all? All right. I am taking one example, M. M is the dictionary, equal to curly bracket. A, this is the key, value 1, comma, B, second key, value 2, C, third key, value 3, D, fourth key, value 4, and this I close my dictionary. I print the dictionary name here. This is the dictionary. Right? Now, raise your hand and tell me how many total key value pairs are there? How many total key value pairs are there? Yes, Diya.
Sir, 4.
4. 4 key value pairs are there. Okay. Now see, if I write here dictionary name, square bracket, and I am passing the key B inside the square bracket, what will get print? I have passed the key, K-E-Y, key B inside the dictionary name. Wait, I will unmute myself, the child. Areman, unmute yourself. Areman, unmute yourself and answer the question.
Yes, sir.
What will get print over here now? I have passed the value B inside the dictionary M, inside the square bracket. Yes, Vriti, unmute yourself. Vriti, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
What will get print over here?
Sir, 2.
2. Whenever you will pass any key inside the square bracket after giving the name of dictionary, the value of that very key will get print. Okay. Now see here. If I pass D, what will get print? Yashika, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
What will get print over here?
4.
4. Because the value of key D is 4. Am I clear to all with the meaning of dictionary? All right. Now see here. If I say M of 2, here Python raises an error. I told you dictionary is not having any indexes. Dictionary is not having any indexes. Now dictionary is a mutable data type. You can change the value in place. What I mean by in place? Yesterday I told you the meaning of in place. In place का मतलब बताइए. इन प्लेस का मतलब होता है बेटा उसी मेमोरी लोकेशन पे आप जो भी चेंज करेंगे वो उसी मेमोरी एड्रेस पे चेंज हो जाएगा, वो किसी और मेमोरी एड्रेस को पॉइंट आउट नहीं करेगा. सो डिक्शनरी के एलिमेंट को आप अपडेट कर सकते हो. एम की डी इक्वल टू 4, सॉरी 5. What was the earlier value of key D? 4. What new value I am giving? 5. See here, the value get updated. Have you noticed, all of you? The value of dictionary got updated. Earlier, the value of key D was 4. Now the value of key D is 5. Right? So dictionary is mutable data type, right? All right. Now one very interesting thing I'm going to run over here. So I request everyone to on the video. Entire class will on the video here so that I can have interaction with you all. I'll be asking questions from everyone. So keep your videos on, all students who are attending the class. आर्यमान आ जाइए वीडियो पे, कोई बात नहीं. यशिका आप भी वीडियो पे आइए, वृत्ति आप भी वीडियो पे आइए। Ariman, video must be on. I won't repeat your name next time. Vritti, you also. All right. See here. I'll be typing one example of Ariman. Your hairstyle is okay. Please attend the lecture. I have a variable X. It's a very interesting topic. Pay attention very carefully. I'm very much sure you all will give answers very shortly. एक वेरिएबल है x जिसकी वैल्यू है 5. ओके, I have taken a variable x whose value is 5. In the last lecture I told you x is a variable. What is a variable in Python? Variable in Python is a named location. It is not storage container. It is a named location. एक ऐसी लोकेशन जिसको एक नाम दिया गया. पाइथन के अंदर वेरिएबल का मतलब क्या है? एक ऐसी लोकेशन जिसका एक नाम है, उस लोकेशन का एक एड्रेस भी है. जैसे आपकी कॉलोनी में आपके घर का एड्रेस है. सिमिलरली every location has one address, right? So x is referring to that location. Variable x is referring to that location. How we can get to know address of the object? Okay, just now I use the word object. What is object in Python? Any literal, ये object है. 1 2 3 ये object है. Variable का नाम object है. Dictionary object है. String object है. List object है. Tuple object है. ठीक है, ये सारे objects हैं. तो किसी भी object का address अगर आपने निकालना हो तो उसके लिए हमारे पास एक इनबिल्ट फंक्शन है id. Normally you say to your friend, na, give me Ariman on your video. For a second, don't hide your video. And don't look here and there, straight here. id means this function will return the memory address of the variable and of the value. See here carefully. ये inbuilt address आएगा. You don't have to learn the addresses. Okay. id of x. See the address which is coming here. You don't have to learn it. Don't worry. Just see the address carefully. 205540965828. Addresses in Python are implementation dependent. As you will implement it, the address differs. Now see what I'm going to do. id of 5. अभी मैंने वेरिएबल का एड्रेस निकाला था, अब मैं वैल्यू का एड्रेस निकाल रहा हूं. इस एड्रेस को ऊपर वाले एड्रेस के साथ मैच करो. Match the address of x with address of 5. What you have noticed? Yes, Ariman, unmute yourself and tell me. What you have noticed by these two same values? Unmute. Yes, unmute yourself and tell me. Yes, Ariman.
सर x की वैल्यू.
Yes.
x की वैल्यू.
हाँ ठीक है, बोलो.
x की वैल्यू 5 थी तो उसने सेम शो
Same memory address. Very right. X having value 5, so it is referring to address 2055 something. Okay. Pragati, Riddhi, Samriddhi, Jatin, am I clear? Prabdeep, am I clear? Prabdeep Kaur, your video is not on. All right. Now see, I am updating the value of x. मैंने क्या किया? मैंने x के अंदर 3 ऐड कर दिया. x की नई वैल्यू क्या बनेगी? x की वैल्यू 5 है, उसमें 3 ऐड कर दिया. What will be the new value of x? Yes, Vritti. New value of x. Unmute yourself. 8. So when I print x, the value comes 8. Okay? Am I clear up till here, all of you? Pragati, am I clear? Now see what I am going to do. See carefully. अब मैं दोबारा x की आईडी निकालने जा रहा हूं. Now match the new ID of x with previous ID of x. Is it same or is it different? Is it same or is it different? Yes, Kavya. Any question? Devanshi, Kavya, have you noticed the change? Vritti, Areman, video on. Diya, have you noticed the change? Diya. This means when value is updated, when you update the variable, the memory address also get changed. The change is not done in place because x here is of type integer. यहां पर जो x का डाटा टाइप है वो इंटीजर है, इसीलिए जो चेंज किया गया वो चेंज उसी लोकेशन पे नहीं हुआ, वो किसी और लोकेशन को रेफर कर गया. Now x is referring to some other location, other address where value 8 is stored because integer is immutable data type. Areman, integer is immutable data type. Immutable data type means the data type where change is not done in place. In place means it is not done at the same memory location. Am I clear? 11th, am I clear to all?